Let's take a look at how to insert content onto your page. There's a couple of different ways you can do that. You can start with a blank canvas, which is kind of down here. And I can either come up to the insert button and I have options for text box, images, embedding the web, or drive. The other option that I can do is just simply double click and I get my wheel of options here too. So I can just kind of start inserting things from wherever I'd like to, and it just kind of free flows onto here where it goes, and then you can move it. So for example, if I just click into Google Drive, I've got my full drive here. I've got a document pulled up that I want to use as an example. Double click it, it inserts it. I can get this now out of my way. I can move it and customize it to the size that I want. I can make it smaller. Right now, this document, there'd be more down there, so the published view, this reader would scroll down through and see it, or I can grab the bottom here and stretch it out so you can see the whole thing. So as you noticed here, it just kind of inserted it right onto the page, and I moved it around to how I wanted to. The other option that you have is over here on the left, under the Insert tab, I've got some layout options. So maybe I want to choose this layout option, and it makes kind of a template for me. So I can insert my document here, upload my options, and you can see the list of options you have here to insert different things. And then I can title it over here and maybe add a little more info here, depending on what I'm putting in. So if I, again, use this example of from my drive, and I was going to put in this Google document, just as an example. The thing to know, if you're pulling things from your Google Drive, no matter what they are, image, video, a Google file like a Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheets, you're going to want to make sure to change the share settings on it. So if I go in and I grab this document again, and it's going to put it over there, again, I have the little circles, little dots that I can change the size of it. I want to make sure that beforehand I've gone into Google Drive and changed my share settings depending on who I want to see it. Keep that in mind. So you would do the same thing with an image. If you want to choose a layout, you maybe choose this one that's 3 across. I've used this before in putting in videos or images. You pull an image in the same way depending on how you want to do it. You can select an image. If it's in Drive, you can pull it from your Drive. You can upload it from the device you're on anyway. So I'll do an example from my Drive. I'm going to go to my Recent tab because I know right where the one is that I want to use. And again, I can give it a title down here at the bottom, maybe a little more explanation. Or if I don't want these boxes, I can click into them and push the trash can and just get rid of it. The one other thing I want to show you quick in this video without making the video too long is how to insert a video from YouTube. So I could pick a layout if I wanted to, or I can just double click in. I'm going to use this embed option this time because it's going to come from YouTube, and it says that I need the URL. So I just come over to YouTube, find the video. I've got one here that I want. Find the URL, copy it, come back to this, make sure I'm on by URL, and I'm just going to paste it in there. It's going to check to make sure it's a valid video, and then I can insert. And again, I can resize it. I can do the same thing with the layout up here. If I already want the pre-size set, YouTube, I can either search YouTube or I can upload one of my own videos as well in there, however I want to do that. That's how you can quickly insert content in a couple of different ways on your Google site.